Okay, so today's script is a wave spawner. So if we have a look at the settings here, we can play around with a few things like the text and the screen, how long the delays are. So you have a wave start delay, which is currently set to 10 seconds, which is like your preparation time before any waves begin. Then you can have a next wave delay, which will trigger once the first wave is spawned. This is your delay between this one and the next wave. So obviously if you want, you probably want to give your player more time at the start, which is why this one's separate, and then between wave 1 and 2, 2 and 3, etc, etc, you can have less or more time to recover, repair things, heal up, whatever. And then you can have an even extra increase here, which is cumulative on top, or of course you can just set it to 0. So say you want 5 seconds between each and every wave, you can just change that, leave this one on 5 and then this one on 0, and it will just be 5 seconds between every wave. But if you want it to increase, so say the difficulty goes up or you need to give the player more time, then you can change this one to whatever you want, and then it will add that on each time you go through a wave. So between the first and second wave it will still be quite small, but then between, like, say the 9th and 10th wave, it'll be quite large, and so on and so forth, depending on how large this value is and how many waves there are. Because obviously the game will, you probably want to spawn more and more people. Like this is, you know, you could have harder and harder difficulties as you go along. And then you have whether or not you need to clear the wave before the next one starts counting down, and whether you want to show how many are in the wave and alive in the wave or not. And so to set it up, you just basically put in whatever name you want here, so a unique name for each script, and then so I've called mine wave with a space, and then when you go to your characters you just make sure that you name them the same and then add a number at the end. So say wave space 1 will be the first wave, and then obviously when you get to the next one it's wave space 2, and then increase as you go through the waves up until this one is wave 4. So nice and easy, simple. You can just duplicate them once you've got one guy up. Obviously set them to spawn at start is no as well, so that they only spawn when the script tells them to. So if we run this, you'll see I'll get 10 seconds to get ready, so I can pick up my weapons and stuff, and the timer is counting down. So once it reaches 0, these 3 guys pop up, and then I kill them, and then the timer starts counting down, and then the next wave will pop in. Okay, so we got these 5 guys. They were surprisingly resistant, but you can see the timer is not counting down until I kill them, and then the next one will pop in after 15 seconds, so it's going up by 5 currently each time. So if I change this to turn off the must clear wave part, let's just say increase this time here, and we'll take the timer down a little bit here just so they spawn in a little bit faster. Okay, so let's just pick up this. Okay, so there's the first wave, and already we're on the second wave, and even though the second wave's here and still alive, we're already counting down to the next one. So just leave them alive so the next one pop in. There we go. I mean, obviously if you kill them first it doesn't matter, I'm just showing that they do actually pop in before you kill them. And I'm out of ammo. You can see it's telling me there's 12:26, and I've got a little bit of time left before the next wave comes. Should be another guy here somewhere. There he is. So because I've managed to kill the final wave before this wave, obviously this is not the ideal way to set this up. But if you were doing like a tower defense game or something, you would have them all spawn in a set path and stuff, so it doesn't really matter whether the last wave dies before the other one or not. For most cases you're probably going to have this set to must clear the wave before, and that's it. So as I say, nice and simple to add a new wave in. Just click a guy, duplicate him if he's already set up, put him down. I mean, it doesn't have to be a soldier, it can be anything, just make sure the names are right. So we just put this as wave 5, and then we can duplicate him, put him down as many times as you like. You can put him anywhere, of course, doesn't matter where he is in the world. So these guys and these guys will spawn at wave 5, doesn't make any difference. We can duplicate these guys, put them over here. You can change the settings and stuff if you want to give them extra health, so you can have a boss wave, whatever you want. As I say, it doesn't matter what the script is, they'll just run that script, whatever it is. All you're worried about is the name. Just have to make sure the names are right.